Hello, I'm Charles and I'm of antiquefireweg.com. A lot of my customers that visit my showroom ask me how to make a fire in an open fireplace. So I thought also for the online customers it's nice to get an explanation how to make a fire. I will explain a fire that you in principle can start in a couple of minutes and doesn't need much attention. It will maintain itself. We use for that fire 4 types of fuel. First, paper balls, not the type newspapers, not the type balls of newspapers. That's to start the fire. Then we use small kindlings of this type. That can be poplar, twigs, pine, easily burnable wood. And then somewhat larger kindlings. In this case, a hardwood, but that burns easily. It's birch and doesn't give too much sparks, which is important. And then we use the 4th type of wood, which is oak, the hardwood, and that burns long. Well, then we start building the fire. First think about the damper. This fireplace doesn't have a damper, but open the damper because else you won't have any fire. And then we start building the frame of the larger kindlings in the fireplace. We use about 6 blocks of this, and we put then the paper balls, not too many. We use 2 paper balls in it. Then the smaller kindlings, and we put these in a crisscross pattern with enough air between the kindlings, because the fire needs to burn easily and has to get a lot of air, and that is the purpose of the crisscross pattern. Then after that we use again some of the larger kindlings, and also these we put in a crisscross pattern. And then finally we already put some logs of hardwood around it, because in that way, or on top of it even, because in that way, in this case, well, it could be on top of it or around it, because in that way we have a very hot fire, and a hot fire is needed in the beginning to start the air going up into the chimney and starting draft. That doesn't go automatically in every chimney, so that's why you need a hot fire, but at the same time this fire also starts the larger kindlings and the logs to burn, and it's very easy to maintain the fire further. One morning, this is all well seasoned wood. The hard wood has dried at least a year, preferably 2 years, and also the others at least a year. Right, and now we are going to prove it. I hope. I would say, enjoy your fire. We hear the sparks of the smaller kindlings. Sparks can be very dangerous. it can go very far, so we use them just for the small kindlings, not for the large kindlings. And you see you get a very hot fire going up into the chimney, starting the draft. And in fact this fire sucks cold air from under the grate into the fire, and it goes up to the chimney, and there we're starting the draft.